No, you're applying force right now.
No, I'm not.
To impede an investigation, I have to do something physical, not talk. That's a freedom of speech. That's a constitutionally protected activity. Here you go.
Guys.
You know this is force, right? 1983 law school. Deprivation of rights under the color of law.
Game and you did not answer.
I don't have to answer. I don't have to answer.
Free Warren Sapp. Mic check.
1, 2.
Oh, you want to see Warren Sapp get locked up?
Not necessarily, man. Well, we like Warren Sapp.
Look at it. This video is coming from Accountability for All. Shout out.
You know who he is? Who is that? That's Warren Sapp. That's Warren Sapp.
You see, I know he is.
Let's go right to jail.
What am I being detained for?
Explain that in a second.
I'm listening. What am I being detained for? Please report. What am I being detained for?
We got cameras just like you got.
No, hey.
Shit, you know who that is?
Everything's rolling, yeah. Audio, video,
You ain't got to hold it that hard, bro. I'm not
Is that when they turned on the body cam? As soon as they said, oh shit. Bloop, bloop. Warren Sapp.
Right.
I'm not resisting. I'm just standing here. Why you got to grab me like that?
Nigga so big it feel like resistance.
I'll explain that in a second, sir.
This is affecting the arrest.
This is a detainment.
No, you're applying force right now.
No, I'm not.
To impede an investigation, I have to do something physical, not talk. That's a freedom of speech. That's a constitutionally protected activity. Here you go.
Guys.
You know this is force, right? 1983 law school. Deprivation of rights under the color of law.
Go ahead, Warren Sapp, lawyering on these niggas.
Game and you did not answer.
I don't have to answer. I don't have to answer.
What? Free Warren Sapp.
Hey, you get some t-shirts.
Free right. We get some free Warren Sapp t-shirts.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Get back.
Shit's cool.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to call or obtain an attorney at this time or have one present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, the court will appoint one for you without cost. If you decide to answer questions now, you have the right to stop answering at any time during questioning. Do you understand these rights? What is your name? I want to know who I'm speaking to.
Good citizen.
A good citizen. Okay, good.
I hadn't broken the law.
He said his name is Good Citizen.
Citizen.
My name is Sergeant Ellis. I'm the road patrol supervisor. You wanted to speak to the supervisor?
I was wondering, you was outside the gas station when they drove away, right?
Yes.
How come we didn't have a conversation yet?
Because you were already in the back of a patrol car and we needed to get you out of there as quick as possible.
And that's what we came up with?
You can fill out a citizen complaint on the deputy if you choose to. And there'll be an internal investigation done on it.
Oh, yeah, you're going to investigate yourself and find nothing wrong, just like you're doing right here in front of me now. It's fine. It's cool. We're going to see what the federal court got to say about it.
Okay.
See, you be forgetting these motherfuckers is also college graduates.
Yeah. And this ain't his first run-in with the law.
Right. Like, nigga.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, absolutely I do. Absolutely. I see your patrolman needs a refresher course in the Constitution. And
oh, shit.
I'll bring it to you. I promise you.
I'll bring him up to speed.
On February 24th, 2024, Super Bowl champion, NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 4 first-team All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler, Lombardi winner, first-round draft pick, and NFL Hall of Famer Warren Sapp was taking part in a charitable organization put on by the...
You can't lock nobody up with them kind of stats. Let's see.
Chill, man.
And even then, it's kind of hard, nigga. You got to wait 20 years, do a bunch of stuff.
Eden Foundation, benefiting the lives of thousands of women and youth in despair. In short, hundreds of people, including celebrities and your average citizen, were driving high-end cars to support this cause.
Right, a little car show, get together, raise some money. Got it.
At this point, Warren Sapp noticed one of the charity participants being pulled over by police. He got out and began to record. This video includes...
Because he knows his goddamn right.
Right.
All the body camera footage from every police officer present, including unredacted copies of the arrest affidavit and other supplemental reports. This is Warren's story. This is the body cam.
Okay, first of all, shout out again, Accountability for All. You doing the shit out these body cams.
Yeah,
nigga.
he did.
Make me feel bad.
Yeah, nah, he did the damn thing.
For Okeechobee County Sheriff's Deputy Kinerick. She's about to try and solicit a reckless driving charge, which would result in arrest of the driver. To meet the burden for this arrest, the driver would have had to be traveling in excess of 65 miles per hour. But even she admits they were only going 63. This is what prompted Warren to film.
I got you going 63. It's a 35 through town. All you guys are...
Yeah, right. It's pulled over this person, and then Warren gets involved.
Don't ask down the road because you got you stammer.
Sorry,
you know what y'all are doing.
No,
Yeah, you do.
It was a speed limit.
You got your license?
Her license?
Yeah, her license too. I'm required. Everybody in the car.
As you can see, Deputy Kanarick is requiring driver's licenses from all occupants of the vehicle, not just the driver, but the passengers as well. This will be the first in a huge line of mistakes made by Okeechobee County Sheriff's deputies.
Right.
On a traffic stop, drivers are required to present their identification, proof of insurance, and registration. However, without reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause, the deputy doesn't have the lawful authority or ability to ask the passengers for their identification.
Right, I didn't think so
In
either.
short, if you're a passenger in a vehicle, you don't have to provide your identification unless you've committed a crime.
You're going 63 in a 35 mile an hour
I
zone.
apologize. We didn't realize there was a speed limit. We're doing the reduction because it wasn't faster over there.
10-4, the blue Lamborghini right in front of you and the other one that just pulled in. These other cars, I don't know how fast they were going.
Rest up, pulled up.
She just want to launch. Yeah.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car. No.
Oh, so they was all moving together, so that's what brought them.
Like some cannonball run type joke.
Right.
Minutes has passed, and the crowd of 5 has now swelled to over 100 people. A civilian is about to approach the driver's side door of Deputy Kanarick, and this interaction will change both of their lives forever. And that person's name is NFL legend Warren Sapp.
More than.
More than?
I was getting out of the car's way. You all right?
I'm great.
You sure?
Well, I was until I got to do this.
That ain't your job?
Oh, it is my job.
All right.
I'll just think.
Deputy Kanarick mutes her body cam, and almost a year later, still no one is exactly sure why. We'll pick up when audio resumes. Deputy Kanarick's citation printer malfunctions, so another deputy responds to the scene, print the ticket for her, and manage the crowd. After 20 minutes,
So she muted her body cam real quick.
Right.
She wanted to say something slick.
Right.
deputies finally learn how to use a printer.
All right, come over here. All right, I'm giving you a citation, okay? 63 and a 35. That's unacceptable, man. That's almost double the speed limit. All right?
We're part of the rally. We're
I understand you can be part of the rally or you can live in town. I completely understand, but going almost double the speed limit's a little unacceptable.
No, like you said, he was a faster speed over there, and then we didn't
Well, I
realize
understand that when you come over the overpass from
Keep an eye at the back left-hand side of your screen. The 6'5", 300-pound man in the multicolored tank top watching intently is Warren Sapp.
the overpass, it drops from 45 to 35. I'm just educating you. 3, you can take it to court. I don't mind going to court. It's my job.
I see why.
Is this a point?
I see why.
Unless you
Man,
wanna
she
fight
won a
it.
Lamborghini.
All right, but it's a $248 ticket.
But this is points though, right?
But if you do the traffic school, it takes the points off. Okay?
So I have a clean license, right?
It doesn't matter. I understand
kind of
that.
worth
Like
at least
I
the
said,
consideration.
With the
There's not
amount
many of us.
Hold on, with the amount of traffic, I'm trying to educate you, man. And
It's
with the
okay.
amount of traffic that's coming through town.
63 is
this,
not
don't worry.
double 35.
The law gentleman got this.
63 is
This
what
is
I
not
got him
double.
on my
That's not
radar.
double 35.
Go ahead and take it to court because it's on my
No, it's
body
not
cam.
double, but you're
Okay,
saying
but you're
doubling the
almost,
speed
but you're
limit.
almost double.
Doubling.
Okay, but you're
30, you
going
haven't been
over
doing
the
it.
speed limit.
I got that, but you
Okay.
said doubling the speed limit.
Okay.
You didn't double the speed limit.
Okay, well I got him.
They're exaggerating.
Okay, well I got him, and I wrote for what I got was
I got you, but
63.
you said out your
Okay,
mouth.
so I said what I said, but I didn't write him for double, did I? I wrote him for
No,
what I
but
got
what
him.
you're saying is
right.
incorrect.
But just for future reference, through this
You
town,
like to
it's
be correct,
35.
that's
When you
all.
go over the overpass.
Hold on, stop and what?
You guys have
No,
not made
what? What you telling me to do what? What you mean, stop what?
Are you serious? You want to go to jail today?
Say that shit.
63, but I don't know.
You go to jail for obstruction.
How do you get me? You get me?
Obstruction is a physical
Because
thing.
I have a thing.
Would you like to go to jail for obstruction?
Obstruction is a physical thing.
Would you like to go to jail?
Yeah, he been in these situations enough.
Yeah.
So now dude's
this
just
a
pushing around his
lawsuit.
authority, which is a bad idea to do in a crowd anyway.
Yeah,
like, what if they was, this is,
Yeah, just-
they did some charitable people, but well, imagine it's a rowdy group.
They don't care. This one of them little hick towns, you can tell. And she already got a chip on her shoulder. I mean, him, her, I don't know what he identified.
I know the law.
Obstruction is a physical thing. What did I do that physically?
You're obstructing her from doing her job.
What did I physically do? It's a physical action.
No, it's not either.
Obstruction is a physical action.
If you don't see your name
freedom of speech. Not freedom of speech. You know, that's constitutionally protected.
They don't know who he is.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah. She don't, and he definitely don't. He don't care. They just want to lock somebody.
Right. I think it's just one of the background officers was like, oh, this is what it is.
All right, now it's my turn. Salante, 588. If you don't remember your name during the investigation, that's obstruction.
What's your name? What's your name and badge number?
Coon Fair, 734.
Coon Fair.
All right,
734.
Yeah.
That's retaliatory.
Yeah.
As soon as he got that badge number, he put.
Yeah. This a lawsuit.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he gonna take it.
I'll take that.
Detained for what?
Now Warren Sapp's being told that he's being detained. He's placed in handcuffs for obstruction. Deputy Stelante is alleging that Warren Sapp obstructed his investigation by not providing identification. However, failing to provide identification is a secondary charge. There still needs to be reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause that a crime has been committed to ask someone for their ID.
Whoa.
If the deputy has probable cause and the person they're speaking to still refuses to provide identification, at that point they can be detained or arrested for obstruction. However, Mr. Sapp committed no crimes. Aside from the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, allowing freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and the right to petition the government for your grievances. Case law from the Supreme Court, like Glick v. Kniff, allows you to record police within the capacity of their duty.
In public.
That case law, or Mr. Sapp's right and ability to express free speech or free press, can't be converted into a crime. In short, filming the police or questioning them does not give them grounds to demand identification, and if you refuse, in turn, detain or arrest you.
What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for? I'm listening. What am I being detained for? Please report. What am I being detained for?
We got cameras just like you got.
No, hey, is it rolling?
Everything's rolling, yeah.
I got you.
Audio, video,
You
recording.
ain't gotta hold me that hard, brother. I'm right here. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm just standing here. Why you gotta grab me like?
Shit, that's Warren Sapp. Man,
Right. If I want to resist, nigga, it's gonna be some problems out there. You ever seen this nigga resist?
Yeah. No doubt.
What am I being detained for?
I'll explain that in a second, sir.
Cuss probably ain't even big enough for this nigga.
Right.
You know, this is affecting the arrest.
This is a detainment.
No, you're applying force right now.
No, I'm not.
To impede an investigation, I have to do something physical, not talk. That's a freedom of speech. That's a constitutionally protected activity. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Everybody right here, no, you didn't. You said, do I want to go to jail? And I said, for what? So we gonna see.
Look at his face.
About the detainment, sir.
Right.
At that moment, that's when you know you fucked up.
He's like, I didn't accidentally.
Right.
And I'll answer that in just a second.
Hold on. No. Wait. This gonna be fun.
Everyone needs to step back.
Right, now his people's coming. People that he was rolling with already. They know who the fuck they dealing with.
You need some tape, don't you?
Wait till the third police.
You know this is force, right?
Warren Sapp, man. Damn.
1983 law school, deprivation of rights under the color of law. I haven't done anything. Not a thing. Not exactly. Hold on. He's gonna answer that for us, right, officer?
Why are you arrested?
You know it's illegal for you to watch him do this. Yeah, I am. This is force.
Watch him do it.
Absolutely. What am I being detained for?
Until I can get your name, that's what we're going to do. You're being detained.
What am I being detained for? Hold on. You didn't explain it. What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for?
Okay, I was talking.
No, I'm asking. What am I being detained for? I can resist the unlawful arrest, but I'm not. On Supreme Court, I have handcuffs on me, and you haven't told me why am I being detained.
Like, this is a quick bag. I've been through this before. They fucking up.
They messed
I
up.
can stand right here. I'm not being detained.
I blew my Saturday. I was just chilling with them.
Why would I get out of your car?
Because I'm surrounded by about 20, 30, 40. It's not a safe situation.
It's a safe situation. Ain't nobody doing anything. Nobody's doing anything. I'm right here, dog. I'm right. You haven't answered me. Why am I being detained?
Because you obstructed her investigation.
That's a physical act, right? Obstructing is a physical act. I'm talking to two other officers. I don't have to answer. I don't have to answer you. I'm not getting in the car. I'm
All right.
How am I getting in that car?
Stop resisting. Get back. Get back.
That's all I want to know. Where's the
Sit
supervisor?
down.
Can I get a supervisor?
You know who the winner is here?
Sapp.
No.
Who?
The gas station. There are all of these people here. Look at all
Ain't nobody
buying
buying
gas.
nothing out of it. Well, they do got cars. They got big
Come
cars.
buy gas.
Yeah, for sure. All them cars. Right. High end cars. They take a lot of gas. Yeah. He about to sell a lot of premium. I ain't thinking about that. They wasn't planning on stopping, but since they stopped,
since
might as well
you
fill up. Yeah. And then they got money, so they gonna fill to the top.
Down.
Can I get a supervisor?
Sit down.
That's you?
You have anything in your pockets?
I don't search. I don't consent to any searches.
Well, you are detained.
I am being detained for what? Where's the supervisor? Please.
Stand up.
Please. No, I'm good. Right? You told me to sit.
Stand up.
You told me to sit. I'm gonna sit.
Stand up.
Told me to
You
sit. I'm
shaking.
gonna sit.
Stand up.
Can I get a supervisor, please?
Stand up.
Can I get a supervisor, please?
Stand up.
Can I get a supervisor, please?
Hey, Sanchez.
Can I get a
these people
supervisor,
back.
please?
Get
Can
him
I get a
back.
supervisor, please?
Stand up.
Brother, I don't consent to any searches.
You are detained
For what?
because you have
For what?
shut
That's why I'm at. For what?
Incident to arrest.
Who?
Incident to arrest.
What is that? What is that? You said I'm being detained. I'm asking you, why am I being detained? Can
I
get a
already told
supervisor?
you why.
Why?
You have
Because I didn't give you my name?
You need to give us
said
a name.
because I didn't know.
Yes,
I don't.
yes, you do.
I have the right to
When
remain
I asked you
silent.
to leave
Sir,
and move
sir,
back,
sir,
you do not.
Sir, none of that was asked to me.
Please get in the car.
Can I get a supervisor? Can I get a supervisor? I need a supervisor because he told me I'm being detained because I didn't tell him my name.
Yes, that's obstruction.
That's
sir.
obstruction.
Obstruction is a physical
That is
act.
obstruction.
We need
So
to identify
Obstruction
you.
is a
stand up so I can
physical
search
act.
you.
Okay, well,
Yes,
They
it
gonna
is.
learn today.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
we'll talk about
Yes,
that.
it is.
We'll
Yes, it is.
jail.
Give me a supervisor. Give me a supervisor.
To the jail,
Give me a supervisor.
Stand up. Stand up. I need to
Supervisor, please.
stand up.
Give me a supervisor,
All right,
please.
you're under
Give me a
arrest.
supervisor,
You are under
please.
arrest.
I'm in the car.
Stand up.
I'm already in the car.
Stand up.
I'm already in the car, sir. Can I
You
get
know
a
Stand up.
goddamn
I
well
need
they
a-
can't drag his ass.
They
in there.
can't. That's a big plug of meat there.
supervisor, please? Can I get a supervisor, please? Can I get a supervisor, please? He asked me to sit in the car, so I sat.
Hi, brother. What's going on?
I asked him, why am I being detained?
I know. Wouldn't give me his name. That's obstruction. So,
Well, he kept coming up to me, but
let me explain what's going on because you're the only supervisor right here. So this guy right here, we're conducting a traffic stop. He comes walking up thinking he's all big and bad. I ask him for his name. He refuses to give it to me or leave. That's it. Obstruction.
He knew that nigga wasn't right.
Down to the law. Just get your police.
shit.
That's it.
Y'all weren't playing. I couldn't fucking see y'all. I was in the middle. I know. I'm like, where the fuck are you at? Oh, this shit.
588. So that individual's going to be 1015.
I don't see this in the structure. You grab it up. You grab it up. I don't have any weapons. I don't have any weapons.
I can't really hear you.
I don't have any weapons, sir. I don't have any weapons.
We need you to scoot in as fast as you can, all right?
I can sit right here. I mean, I'm not going to
You have his camera? I gave him there. Oh, good. That'll be evidence.
They may for a big guy. I ain't did nothing against the law.
That seat's annoying, sorry. I can't help it.
I did nothing for nobody.
Right. What is it? It's all right. Just let it go.
Whose car is this?
I don't know whose car this is. It's not my car.
That's Warren Sapp. That's Warren Sapp. Okay, well, he wouldn't give me his name. Yeah. Warren Sapp.
So somebody else let him know because he been around the whole time. He just said, "Oh shit." Just so different up close.
Turn on your air back on. So you don't get mad. Hey, what is going on?
All right.
Oh, they turned my air on before.
She sparked it off. Oh, now she won't turn in. Now you won't be friendly.
Despite department policy, body cam is muted again. After reading the different arrest reports and supplemental affidavits, It appears this is the moment the deputies all started comparing notes to make sure they got their
right, because they knew they was fucking up.
Stories straight. Body cameras exist for two reasons: to keep officers and citizens safe, and to promote accountability and transparency.
Yeah. They probably got a sign. It's probably a sign you give everybody. Right. And shut the fuck up.
Right. But just how transparent can you be, and how accountable can you be kept when you're colluding with other officers, deputies, and now supervisors to manufacture an incident, get your story straight, all the while keeping it from the very public you swear to protect and serve? Crazy. Now we'll switch to a body camera that wasn't muted to see exactly what they were saying.
What? Yo, this nigga, this nigga's doing this body cam.
Yeah, he on it. We had to check him out.
Right. Shit.
Because he's arguing with Cannery. What's he driving? I don't know.
He came with the guy in the white hat, I believe, right there. But I was issuing this guy a citation, and he wanted to argue, as I said.
Obstruction, definitely. Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, I'll get it.
That's what we got, obstruction.
Okay, I'll take it.
Anybody else going to jail?
No.
Nope.
So what the fuck is he obstructing? Right.
All right, I'm going to take him.
All right, I'll follow you.
All right. So, I got his camera.
Appreciate it, guys.
Okeechobee County Sheriff's Department policy, protocol, and procedures clearly state that if a citizen requests a supervisor and one is available, a supervisor must speak to the citizen. Now, because Deputy Stalante, in an effort to subvert justice, maintain secrecy and cover up his crimes, muted his body camera, but we were able to catch the tail end of the conversation as Deputy Canarix was still rolling, and the person authorizing the arrests was in fact the supervisor. Mr. Sapp is about to request to speak to him, and although the supervisor is only 10 feet away, he will violate department policy, protocols, and procedures and refuse to speak to Mr. Sapp. But really, what is there left to say? The law had been violated, crimes have been committed, and the only person that didn't do either is sitting handcuffed in the back of a patrol vehicle.
Excuse me.
Ellis! Sorry. Or whoever. Do you want to speak to a supervisor? Do you want to speak to him or not?
Have to be, yeah, you're supervisor.
Okay. Ellis, Sarge.
You guys got whatever guy?
Well, I know, but he wants to speak to you unless you want me to just take him. Sarge. No? Cool, you're just gonna walk away and ignore me?
Sarge rolled out.
Sarge, let's talk to his black ass.
Take him.
Take him.
If he wants to speak to him in the jail.
He can talk to someone in the jail.
Alright. I was instructed to take you. I'm instructed to take you.
Hold on. Y'all not gonna let me speak to the supervisor?
I am instructed to take
You're not gonna
you.
let me speak to the supervisor.
696.
No, you're not gonna let me speak to the supervisor.
I've just tried.
He's not.
Okay, I was told.
He said what?
I was told to take
He
you.
said what?
I was told to take
He
you.
said what?
You already spoke
what
to
is
that
my
guy.
charge?
Okay.
What is my charge? What is my charge? Please.
696 SO 11015 male. 51 to the jail. Getting mileage.
You know.
Getting mileage.
It's illegal in so many different ways.
6926.
I love this. I always wondered how did y'all do this?
All right.
And I just watched it go down. Oh my goodness. Deprivations of rights. Absolutely. I am standing there, he gonna tell me obstruction. Obstruction is a physical act, man.
This is his property. My body cam's been rolling the whole time. Look, this is yours. I'm placing it right here.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
All right. I think it's worn in Sapp or something like that.
Or something like that. You know what the fuck it is.
See what the end result is.
Other officer that didn't arrest me, I said, how fast was he going? He said, I don't know, it's not my stop. I said, you know what, it's right. So I walked over and looked at the ticket because the lady said that he was doing double the speed limit. And I was like, that's pretty fast. I don't think he was going that fast just then. And he wasn't going double. So I just asked, I was like, we just want you to be factual, man. You have the speed right there. There's no reason to say the man was going double when he wasn't. And that's when I got his attention. You shut up. I don't have my First Amendment right is free speech and doesn't work in Okeechobee.
Yes, you have the right for freedom of speech. Once the ticket was explained to them, and
He can't even make up shit fast enough.
Right. He giving him the dumbfounded. Okay,
that's
explain
when the
it.
traffic stops over.
He wasn't in the traffic stop.
The guy that had the ticket in his hands.
No, the officer with me. He
was back up to the officer that was there conducting the traffic stop.
The traffic stop was over.
Okay. But I'm not going to argue semantics.
No, there ain't no semantics. I mean, his body cam was on and everything, right?
Correct.
That's all I need. All the officers that was there, body cam and all that good stuff. And
yeah, it'll all be in there. And
1983 deprivation of rights, my first, my fourth, and my fifth.
Yes, sir. And you're more than willing.
And I really don't know how me and you couldn't have had this conversation with all those officers. You had SWAT sergeant there too.
The SWAT sergeant? No.
Yes, that's who patted me down.
The SWAT sergeant came and had the goddamn.
This nigga's not unfamiliar with the police.
Yeah, man. He wanted to talk to him. That's the one who, remember, he was like, man, I want to speak to a sergeant.
Right.
He was like, I'm not giving you the consent to search me. So dude came over and he was talking to him. Evidently, he was the SWAT sergeant. He was like, yo, y'all had the SWAT sergeant out there. Yeah.
So it's more than enough people to
you couldn't talk to me about it.
3 badges on his arm. 3 stripes on his arm. Sergeant, he said, you have to speak to one of their sergeants. I'm not. I said,
oh, that was a city sergeant. That wasn't.
That's what I said. It's another sergeant.
That wasn't SWAT.
He had SWAT on it. He had SWAT on this thing.
No. He might have been a member of a SWAT team. I don't know. But he wasn't the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office.
So you are backing up what your officer did today?
I have yet to view the video of it. So.
I just told you what happened.
Okay. There's 2 sides to every story, sir.
No, then the camera. Then the camera.
There's a bunch of cameras out there.
Then the camera.
Yeah.
Because when I got ready to start recording with my body cam, they snatched that.
Okay.
That'd be a bang violation, wouldn't it? Prior power restraint, stop me from recording. Because there was no reason to put me in handcuffs. I hadn't done anything.
Well, I wasn't there at that time, so I don't know how you ended up.
No, I'm just
I don't know. All I know is
I watched the other 2 officers sitting there so peaceful and calm. I said, really? You just gonna allow this to happen? I haven't done anything.
Okay.
He asked me my name, and I don't have to tell him my name.
Sir, if you feel like your rights have been violated.
Oh, no, it's going down. Don't worry about it. I heard you. You didn't want to speak to me at the scene. Let him drive off without it.
Listen, you can fill out a citizen complaint on the deputy if you choose to. And there'll be an internal investigation done on it.
Oh, yeah, you're going to investigate yourself and find nothing wrong, just like you're doing right here in front of me now. It's fine. It's cool. We're going to see what the federal court got to say about it.
Okay. You have that right.
Oh, absolutely I do. Absolutely.
Any other questions I can ask or answer for you?
I'm glad you finally got around to having a conversation. Somebody that was just unlawfully arrested.
Okay.
And the cop got back out and started yelling at you to come back, and you still didn't come.
What is? I can say that again.
The lady officer got back out and started yelling, Alice.
Lady officer.
Yeah, the one that drove me here.
She did.
That's who wrote the ticket.
She did.
Got it on body cam.
I'm telling you, body cams a motherfucker made for better police. I tell you that.
There's a lady officer. You don't even know that?
Yeah, I know who wrote you the ticket, but I didn't hear anything.
Right, me the ticket? I didn't get
I'm sorry.
the ticket written.
I know the person.
I wasn't riding in the car. They identified the passenger.
I know the person who wrote the ticket, but I don't know who was hollering for me to come talk to him.
He shaking.
The person that drove me here.
His hands is jittery now.
Yeah,
he didn't even look at it.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't even look at it.
There were so many people out there
You
going
didn't even
on.
look at it.
There were so many people going on.
You didn't even look at it.
No, I didn't.
Classic.
Anything else you need to know?
Oh, no, I'm good. You got your business card?
Sure.
Dang. Trying to get back to these lawyers, these hot lawyers I got waiting for. Right? Why did they pull him over?
In his arrest affidavit, Deputy Stelante states, as the
You say he was around the corner listening to what they were saying?
Yeah, he was around the corner. God damn it.
identified black male continued to verbally argue with Deputy Sheriff Skenerick. This caused Deputy Sheriff Skenerick to turn her attention away from the driver and the traffic stop. I interjected and ordered the unidentified black male to stop. I informed him how what he was doing was obstructing Canary's traffic stop, to which he stated obstruction is a physical thing, and he believed he was not obstructing anything. I asked the unidentified black male if he would like to go to jail for obstruction, to which he continued to try and explain to me how obstruction is a physical thing and a physical action. The unidentified black male stated he did not need to stop and that it was freedom of speech. I then turned my attention fully towards the unidentified black male, who at this time was becoming verbally aggressive, asking me for my name and badge number, to which I provided him with that information. I explained to him several times how his actions were an act of obstruction. I asked the unidentified black male for his name, and he turned to me and responded with, "He does not answer questions," and he refused to tell me who he was. At this time, I informed the unidentified black male to place his hands behind his back, and as I placed wrist restraints on him, I explained to him several times how he was being detained and the reason for the detainment. It should be noted, as this incident was taking place, we were surrounded by approximately 50 to 100 people, with some holding up cameras and cell phones, recording the events that took place. A decision was made to put the unidentified black male in the back of a patrol vehicle due to the large crowd getting agitated at the site of the arrest. Warren Carlos Sapp was placed under arrest for the following criminal charge: obstruction without violence. Bond is set at $750. There is no further information at this time. End of report. I first covered this story almost 6 months ago, posting Warren Sapp's personal cell phone footage after he reached out to me. I spent hours talking to Mr. Sapp, learning the ins and outs of his life and this story in particular. And once I released it, it went viral, and everyone started to get damages from playing at the Andy Slater. And the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Department being viral for the violation of Mr. Sapp's rights wasn't the end of this issue. In fact, it was only the beginning, as Mr. Sapp has sued the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Department for a whopping $20 million.